Hello guys, I'm back with a silly topic. Silly, why I say silly? Because it's about the word count for IELTS writing. It is silly, but this silly topic may save your time after this video lesson, and this may also clear a number of confusions. There are silly confusions as well regarding the word count for IELTS writing task 1 and task 2. So what is that? First of all, many candidates remain confused as to whether you have to keep the prepositions, articles out of count, because there are some of the trainers or teachers tell them that do not count prepositions or articles. So they stay confused and they write more than required. So they write sometimes 300 plus, which is a negative mark, of course. So you have to be careful about that, and you have to know some technical issues regarding the word count. And sometimes we also are confused regarding some words that I have written on the board that I am going to explain. So remember, first one, point number 1, prepositions, articles, auxiliaries, pronouns, these are also words. If you keep them out of your count, what happens? You have to write 350 words or 400 words or probably at least 300 plus words to write 250 words at least, as per the requirement goes. But the problem is that you are keeping them out of the count, you are writing more than 300, so you are again losing marks, because if you write more than 300 words in essay task 2, you lose marks. If you write more than 200 or 180 plus is a risky word count for task 1, so you also lose marks. So the word limit for task 1 is basically 150 to 180, that is the standard, but for essay it is fixed 250 to 300. If you write even one word less than 250, you lose marks. If you write one word more than 300, you lose marks as well. And now let's have a look at what I mean by the word count. So what should be the words that we count? So here the thing, as you can see, like say, as I said, on, a, the, I, pronoun, article, preposition, these should also count in your essay or task 1 letter or task 1 type, the academic type. You have to count them. Each word here is a word. Even I, if you write I am, I is a word, am is a word. So you have to count them 1, 1, 1. Then what about digit? Rather than writing digit this way, unless it is a very big digit, you should write this way, 7,000. So this will make it 2 words, not 1, if you put a space there. And words or phrases that come with hyphen, they count 1 as 1, basically, not 2, because together they are basically making 1 sentences. You have added 2 words, but as you have put a hyphen there, it's going to be a 1 word count. And even for this one, although it's a separate word, but the moment it comes with this, it becomes a single word, fifth. So this one is 1 word, 1 word, 1, 1. They are separate 2 words, 1 word, 1 word. That is how you count. So you must count the prepositions, auxiliary, verbs and articles and pronouns, of course, otherwise you have to write a lot of words more than required, and these words and that one. So I'm going to also use some props for you to show you what I mean here, using some letters as well, forming some words to help you out with this. So let's go for a demonstration now, and since you will not see me in this lesson anymore, do not forget to subscribe and press the bell button to get more notifications to see more videos like this, and every time we are getting more innovative than before. Okay, I'll see you some other time. Tada, bye bye. Alright, so let's have a look at these 2 words as far as IELTS word counting is concerned. It will clear a bit more as to how you should count your words. I've given some examples before on the whiteboard, but now I'm going to talk about 2 other words to clarify some more confusions with these letters and words. So as you can see, the first one, which is commonly misspelled or written in a wrong way by many candidates, like that is how it should be written. Like nowadays the word is written all together without any space in between. It's a single word nowadays, but what you can do, you can also put hyphens in between here and here, but ultimately it's again a single word. So do not separate them by space. because they will become 3 words and ultimately it will be wrong writing. It will not count as any word, or it will be basically considered to be a wrong word by the examiner. So what is the way? Either put hyphen or write them together. These are 3 separate words, but since they have been written together without space, or they are written with hyphen, they are considered as one word. But what about the other one? It's also a single word, but we have to consider one thing, that we give space, as you can see, in space, spite, space, of. So here basically there are 3 separate words. In is a word, spite is a word, of is a word. Together they have formed a word. But as I said, sometimes it depends on the examiner's discretion as well. Logically, these are 3 words forming a separate single word, but since they have been written with space, they should be considered 3 different words. But again, I am telling you, in this case it will depend on the examiner's discretion or judgment, whether they want to consider this as 3 words or single word, or even in spite as 1 word and of as a separate word. So in this kind of situation, what happens? Suppose if the examiner sees that the essay word limit exceeds by 1 or 2 words, and that's because of this kind of word, 1 word is like that, so they may consider it to be okay. But again, that depends. But you, as I said, when you write these types of words, if they form a single meaning, you can count them as 1. But in that case, the safest thing would be not to reach the final limit, like say exactly 300 words. You should keep it a bit lower, like 4 or 5 words lower than 300, or say even much lower than that, to be safe. So I hope this has cleared your idea about the word count. I'll see you some other day in another lesson. Tara, bye bye.